Okay, so the printer has finished spitting out all 6 pieces for the back here. 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I modeled in little sockets for magnets here. Most satisfying thing in the world here.
I think they're here. They are parked down there. They have like a state-of-the-art electric skateboard, an Australian company. They started off as a DIY, build your own electric skateboard company. They sold the motors, the speed controllers, boards, the battery, and you would put this all together. Then they had their first product, the Raptor 1. But then they spent the last like year or two just like developing this monster of a skateboard. Like literally nothing else on the market comes close to this. Too fast! Invited them over just because I wanted to ride it. I'm gonna try this thing. So 2020 I feel is like a baseline. 20 miles an hour, 20 miles of range, that's what I would like. Oh my God.
Hey,
dude.
You, finally.
Hey, yeah. Dude, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Too much hair.
All my hair is sticking out. I'm Red Hood. Wait, how much is sticking out? There you go.
There you go, yeah.
I think. But it fits. My head fits in it. It actually works. I actually spent last night working on this with D. He busted out his epoxy sculpt. He used to kind of fix a little printing error in the nose here. And so now we have the helmet. Printed out all the segments, attached it all together. First I used tape to hold everything in place. After I did the friction welding, I used drywall compound to kind of go over the ridges here and smoothen them out a little bit. And I will sand the heck out of it and then paint it. Well, prime it and then paint it. Who knows what I'll do with it when it's all done? Maybe I'll take some cosplay photos or I don't know. I mean, no one really cares about Red Hood.
The Joker was the first Red Hood, but that's Elseworlds, written by Alan Moore. It was his origin for the Joker, but he doesn't count it as the real origin. Joker has no real origin. I think he's better that way.
Yeah, he's way better.
But yeah, it's Robin. Jason Todd, he supposedly died and they bring him back in the Lazarus pit. He goes crazy and becomes Red Hood. And he kills people. That's why he's like at odds with Batman.
So here's what happened. We were out in Chinatown, we were walking down the street, and Nick walked by a couple of swords from a popular video game. And Carmichael goes, gotcha. He's trying to get me. And then, he didn't want to do any push-ups on the street.
You should have seen that street though.
LA street. Yeah, it was dirty, but you can do push-ups with your knuckles. And then he gets in the car,
These knuckles are?
and then we get out
like
of the car here, and he doesn't want to do them on the street here either, so then he has to come inside, and for every time you move, it doubles. So you had to do 40.
Red Bull, it gives you wheels. Is this what this is? Are we sponsored by Red Bull now? Is that what this means? We don't know. We're doing a Battlegrounds video, and I heard rumblings that we were gonna be sponsored by Red Bull for that. This guy knocks and is like, hey, did someone order some Red Bull? We're like, no. He's like, well, too bad, here's some Red Bull. So can we like actually start drinking these right now, or do we have to wait?
It's not done yet. Sorry. Used the drywall compound to fill in the seams, and I did the XTC 3D resin over that. Upon sanding it all down, the drywall just didn't hold up. The seams started to show through. I ended up using wood putty. So it's basically this like gooey kind of Play-Doh. It's actually purple until it dries, and it dries white. Put that on the helmet and actually got my fingers a little wet to kind of smooth it down. And then just did a relatively quick sanding pass and then a light primer pass, because you can really see your imperfections on the surface once you use primer. And it's actually looking pretty good. It filled in the gaps pretty well. Like there's a bit of a gap here, which is pretty smooth now. This is all pretty smooth. So there's still some slight bumps in here from like, I haven't sanded everything down fully. Like this part needs a higher grit pass right there. I'm gonna spend a little more time actually sanding it, getting it smooth. Problem is we're gonna be gone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, shooting. And I leave on Thursday to go to the Boundary Waters. So it's gonna be like 2 weeks before I finish.
No, I'm gonna paint it right now.
So I don't know when this is gonna be finished. But if you subscribe, you will make sure never to miss it, because at some point randomly, surprisingly, a finished helmet will just pop up in the video.
We recently got this board, and to be completely honest, it's fantastic. It's dead silent. I don't know if we have the remote for it anywhere. They advertise like 10 miles of range. We're on par with like the V2 boosted board.
Because I use it as transport. Like I need higher quality metal, everything needs to be as high quality as possible. I started skating when I was 10. I'm real serious about it. So we've got the most powerful direct drive system. The batteries larger capacity than any other road board you can buy. Like, Jason puts his heart and soul into his designs. Like,
I would love to meet him one day.
The motors are like custom built.
The first most obvious thing about this is the handle. Having ridden lots of boards and carrying the one wheel all around, this is probably the best feature.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you also have like the kickstand in the back.
Picture this, I'm going shopping, there's the door, or I got some stairs. Then I walk up.
Wow, you made that look easy.
I need to re-corner on a street and you gotta turn. Like most boards, you gotta go like this.
Yeah, I do that with boosted.
You just, bang, I'm going that way.
So now if we look at the underside of this thing, also it's not heavy. This is the X-Way, it's just regular trucks you can find on any electric skateboard, but these have engineered something very specific. These aren't just normal trucks.
These are precision machined. A big part of hub motors is releasing the heat because everything's inside.
They're designed to dissipate the heat from the motors.
Yeah, so you can see the heat sink on the back of the motor here, and that's connected to there. So when the motor's hot, you'll feel this is just as hot.
Oh, it's got a digital readout for how much range?
Then you've got a beginner mode on the top, and then R-Spec mode on the bottom. You can see the width difference here.
Yeah, these
so
are huge
this allows
wheels.
us to put a lot more torque into these motors. So these aren't the final wheels, this is the pre-production out wheels. The production wheels use a high rebound urethane. They're gonna be a lot stronger than these ones. This is an injection molded case, which houses the battery, a 432 watt-hour battery, as long as 2 FOC boxes. 2 FOC boxes, these are the open source speed controllers. And then you've got a Bluetooth module, you've got the receiver, and then you've got a switching box, and then you've got the BMS. It's all modular. So if you wanted to change this out, put it on a new deck, and you can do whatever you want. You could probably get 2 back ends and make a 4-wheel drive board on a drop through deck.
This sounds like insanity.
Yeah.
And to put it into perspective, this battery is over 4 times larger than the standard boosted battery.
The best way to put it in perspective, if you saw the drag race video,
Yeah.
all boards were 100%. At the end of that test, the boosted board was dead, and this had 70%.
Okay, you know what? I can't stand anymore. We've got to go try these things.
Give it a go?
I want to ride it. I want to try it.
I'm gonna give it to you in beginner mode first.
I mean, we could buy more Red Bull. It's not expensive.
They don't have flavored versions though.
It's also, at the end of the day, I try not to drink any caffeine after a certain time. That he just went for it.
Slow-mo.
You know the damn.
I had to, man. It was slow-mo. I had to.
Ah, it tastes good.
Really? Okay.
Here, taste some. Try some out, man. Try it out.
I'm too nervous, man.
Taste some. It's really good. it's really, really flavorful.
Ooh wee. So you guys already got in them. Who snagged the first Red Bull?
Do you want a sip?
No, I'm okay. To be honest, I don't quite know exactly what's going on with Red Bull.
Those are our props.
These are ours to drink, just to keep us awake. And we just are now going to chemically keep you awake to make you make even more videos for all of your enjoyment.
Oh no, look, we have this Red Bull because we've got a hookup through someone at Studio 71 who has a contact with the people at Red Bull. And since we're shooting the Battlegrounds video, we figured a good way to get a bunch of free Red Bull because you drink energy drinks in Battlegrounds. So have fun, stay up all night.
Woo! Woo! It's got some brakes on it. So I'm gonna floor it. I'm still in beginner mode, but I'm gonna floor it. This is beginner mode? Oh my God!
Because a lot of people don't think hub motors can get off from standstill very quickly. So watch. 3, 2, 1.
God. Oh my God. Okay, I've ridden a lot of boards in my time. This thing is easily the fastest.
And I got handles so I can Mario Kart it.
I think I'm ready for full speed mode. Okay, I'm gonna brace myself for sprinting. I hope I don't die. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, oh, okay, I had to let off. Dang, dang. Oh, what a joy. Oh, okay, it's too fast. I'm not even hitting top speed and I'm freaking out. That was incredible. Oh my God, how fast does this go?
On 100% charge, you'll get 54.2 kilometers an hour, but normally 49.2 kilometers an hour. So 30 miles an hour top speed.
That was freaky. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Yeah.
Whoa, man! I wanna know how you do that.
It's really important as an electric skateboarder to be able to do that, because if for any reason your electronics failed, you're going down a hill, there was a red light, a car came out, that's your safety.
So the only way I know how to stop is just to drop my foot and slide it.
Past 30 miles an hour, it's not really possible. Slide. So you need to get real low. You got your left hand, depending if you're goofy or regular, you can hold onto the board. In this case, you can hold onto the handle. Then you want to start dropping your weight over to your shoulder. So pretty much just throwing it all over till you're at a point where you feel like this. And then you just push the urethane as hard as you can. You don't have to touch the ground. And on, I'm like, yeah, I got my safety. It's
Dude,
sweet.
Yeah, I should really learn that. So you guys are gonna be showing this off on the 13th of August in Portland, Oregon.
Yep.
My hometown, I'm jealous. So if anyone wants to go check it out.
We're also running a competition at every event, so if you wanted to win a Raptor 2, what you gotta do is you gotta take a photo and Instagram with the hashtag Inertian Raptor.
I totally entered.
You entered, I saw your...
I totally did.
That was beautiful.
You're going like 75% speed, you're saying you can go like 25 miles on a charge.
Yeah. Like this.
Oh, snap.
Whoa.
Finally done?
All done.
Sweet. Did you purposely wear a red shirt right now?
That was an accident. Yeah.
So what did you do for the black lines?
Just a paintbrush. But yeah,
Dude, it looks so smooth. You can't even tell it was made in 8 different pieces.
it's my very first one ever, so not too bad for being my very first one. And then a ton of layers of red spray paint and primer. The fact that you can just go, boop, it's really nice. And it'll hold itself just fine.
So you're bringing this to the PUBG video, right?
Right. No, I'm not.
I have to pee so bad.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Looks like you're gonna have to subscribe to see what happens to Wren.